Welcome to Sri Lanka. In this video, we're going to share with you 7 things. Welcome back to Sri Lanka. We are currently in Mirissa, and in this video, we're going to share with you 7 things you must do during your visit to Mirissa.
That's right, and we're also going to share where we stayed, some of our favorite things about Mirissa, and if you should visit during the monsoon season.
Let's get into it.
Number 1, Coconut Tree Hill. This is probably the most popular spot here in Mirissa, and this is where everybody's getting their Instagram shots.
It is very easy to access Coconut Tree Hill. You can get dropped off right next to Coconut Tree Hill by a tuk-tuk. It's only a couple of minutes from the main part of Mirissa. You can walk the entire coastline as well. When we got here, we were initially told that you can't. You had to get dropped off via the main road, but you can walk the entire coastline.
You can, yes.
It's quite easy. We did it with our 3 kids and they made it with no problems whatsoever. When you get closer to the Coconut Tree Hill, along the coastline, there's also a nice swing where you can get some nice photos with the hill in the background there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. There's a reason why this spot is so popular. It does have lots of beautiful coconut trees overlooking the water. You can look out to the rest of Mirissa Bay, and sunset is particularly gorgeous from up there, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful sunset.
Yeah.
We didn't go there during sunrise, but we would imagine that would be a nice time to go.
Now, we think it is worth visiting this spot. Do expect that at around sunset time, it is going to be the busiest. I think it's where we saw the most people when we were here in Mirissa.
Yep.
But it is worth it, honestly. I think the sunset was really gorgeous from up there.
Yeah.
If you do want to take some photos without people in them, you probably need to come earlier in the day. I think even now, we're filming this at about 9 o'clock in the morning. There's barely anyone walking the beach on their way there. So I think that'll be the best time.
You need to understand that a lot of people are coming to Mirissa, maybe staying here 1 or 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone who pops through is going up to Coconut Tree Hill at the same time to get those photos.
Yes.
Yeah. Number 2 on things to do in Mirissa is Parrot Rock.
Yeah, Parrot Rock is right behind us here. There are no parrots on it. We don't think that it's shaped as a parrot, so we don't know why it's called Parrot Rock. We did ask the owner of the hotel and he said it does have a Sri Lankan name, which is Giralal. But it is basically just a beautiful rock that you can climb onto. It's got this really dodgy bridge on it, or sorry, steps to get up it.
Yeah.
We still managed with the kids, it was no problem.
You okay, Eva? Want some help?
You can basically get up there and just watch the waves crash on the rocks, and you do get a beautiful view back onto the 2 bays on both sides.
Yeah, and you can see all the way down to Coconut Tree Hill as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah, and you're going to notice that there's a little sandbar joining the land to the rock. We didn't find it particularly difficult. The water does go up a little bit, but again, it's no problem. Yeah. Number 3, learn to surf.
We learned to surf while we were here in Mirissa Beach. We didn't actually do it here though. We went to Weligama, which is only a 5-minute tuk-tuk drive, and there's lots of surf schools there. It'll cost you between 4,000 to 5,000 for a lesson and use of the boards for maybe an hour or 2 afterwards. You can do surfing here in Mirissa, but during the right time of the year.
That's
right
right.
now you can't really, the water's just a bit too rough, I think. So there's no surf schools operating at the moment.
That's right, and Weligama Beach is a perfect beginner beach as well, so I think that's the main attraction about it. It's perfect for the kids, it was perfect for us.
And yeah, we even had our 4-year-old Eva, she was surfing. But we were all surfing at the same time, so we didn't get too much video of Eva and Joaquin having a go. But we got Javi and me and Elisa having a go. Right.
Yeah, I want to keep trying to get it right, but at the same time, it's like every attempt. Pretty hard.
Number 4 is simply just to have a swim at the beach.
Yes, Mirissa does have multiple bays to choose from. They all have different quality of sand, so it's nice to go for a walk and check them out. Some are a little bit rocky, some are more sandy. Just go for a walk and pick your spot. What we do love about Mirissa is that it's not a very commercial beach, so you can find a spot, put down your towel and chill out. Or you can find one of the many restaurants that offer lounges if you order food from there. So that's also an option, but it does have a very chill vibe. So just go for a walk, have a swim, enjoy.
There is a place very central on Mirissa Beach that has boogie boards for free if you eat there. So that would be another fun thing to do if you wanted to. you go. Hold on tight.
Number 5, the number 1 roti restaurant.
This is our favourite place to eat during our time in Mirissa. It's kind of tucked away though, so we're going to put a pinned location in the description. It's in one of the back streets behind where Mirissa Beach is, but they had the best roti that we've had since we've been in Sri Lanka, so definitely worth a visit. We want you to try the banoffee.
Yeah, the banoffee, yeah, which also came recommended by another tourist that we met.
Yeah, the only reason we went there is recommended by another tourist who said it was amazing, and they were right. It was brilliant. Yeah, we'd definitely go back there again if we had the time.
Yeah, the food was affordable, the owner was super lovely, and the food was delicious, so check it out for sure. We also saw monkeys on our walk there as well, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah. Number 6 on things to do in Mirissa is whale watching.
We didn't get to do this here because of the monsoon season, but if you come at the right season, it is definitely a must do. The whales have already left, they're going on to the other side of the island, but during the on season, you must do it. They just hang out not too far from here. So yeah, do it.
We have plans to go to Trincomalee and we're going to be doing our whale watching there.
Number 7, swim with turtles.
This was something we didn't get to do during our time in Mirissa, but we did see a few turtles just along the coastline.
And you can actually swim with them still, but the water's a little bit rough at the moment, so there's a lot of sand mixed in it. But if you do come during the on-season, definitely get to do that here.
Now, we also wanted to share with you where we stayed during our time in Mirissa. We are staying at the Palm Villa, which is right here. This is our view of Parrot Rock. It's quite amazing.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, it's an old colonial style building.
About 400 years old?
They turned it into a hotel. Yeah, 400 years old. Yeah, it's quite lovely. We've enjoyed our stay here. We've got a nice big room for the family.
And I think the breakfast has been amazing.
Best breakfast we've had in our trip to Sri Lanka so far.
Yep.
The only downside probably for us is that it doesn't have a pool. It is very close to the ocean, but we do like to have a pool with the kids because it's not always ideal to swim in the ocean, is it?
That's right, yeah. But luckily the owner does have another property just a few hundred meters from here, and he has allowed us to use the pool there as well, so that was lovely of him.
And also there's a beach club just probably 100 meters.
Yeah, not very far at all.
If you order some food there, you can have a swim in the pool there. We had the whole place to ourselves when we went there.
Yes, it's called Paddy Paddy, and it's got an amazing view right on the beach. The drinks were delicious, and the kids enjoy the food as well, so we do recommend it. We'll put a link in the description below. Yep,
we'll pin all these locations in the description with a map pin, so you know exactly where to go during your visit to Mirissa.
That's right. And now as to our last thing was, should you come during the monsoon season, and what do we think?
Definitely, yeah. There's really only 2 things we didn't get to do, and that was the whale watching and swimming with the turtles. But apart from that, it's been great. The beach is very swimmable, the sand is beautiful, and we've had a lovely time. Yeah,
the rain hasn't really been an issue. It hasn't really rained much while we were here, except for now.
It started raining now actually during this video of all times.
But honestly it hasn't been a problem. It is quite quiet. We have noticed that a lot of shops are actually closed, but there's still plenty of options. Honestly, come do it if you can, if that's the only time that you can do it. We are going to continue our trip towards Trincomalee, so we're still hoping we're going to be able to swim with turtles and go whale watching, so that's not an issue for us. But if you can only come to Mirissa during the off season, I think it's still worth it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And that's the end of this video, guys. We're going to wrap it up here. If you are not subscribed, subscribe to our channel, please. We've got more coming from Sri Lanka. And next we are heading to Yala. Yeah, our 4 days here in Mirissa are unfortunately over. Even though we had such a relaxing stay, we're moving on to Yala, where we have lots of exciting stuff coming up.